different shows. It doesn't matter. Alright, good. Just gonna get this all out of the way now. So you don't have to bother raising your hand for like 10 minutes, okay? Okay, you ready? You ready? You ready? Would you make me the happiest butler on earth? Would you marry me? It is not human bonding. So, what else? Oh yes, let me just do the two lines. So, think you said there's like three lines? There's the two lines. There's well, if I couldn't do this much for my butler, what sort of butler would I be? Or this much for my young master. Oh, I screwed it up! Sorry, oh no. This is
What did he do? He laughed.
I totally ran over someone in the hallway just now. She was eating pizza. She looks at me with these eyes that would just kill. I am so sorry. This is going to be a really funny story in 2 seconds. She did not look like she could be wrestled with for that pizza. She already wanted to kill me because of the door. So imagine she's out there eating pizza, some strange man just butts her with the door, goes back in, and all she hears is raucous laughter. I'm sorry, you should be in here. What was the line? Oh yes. What if I couldn't do this much for my young master? What sort of butler would I be? Well, after all, I'm simply one hell of a butler. And yes. So they're asking me to say it again. No, I'm kidding. But please don't. We like new questions. We like new questions. If you want to hear me say those lines, or any of us say lines at your favorite lines, watch the show. I love random questions, personally. Yes, we love random, ridiculous questions, especially questions we can all riff on. And when I say all, I mean a question for all of us, is what we prefer. So, having said that, anything else we want to add to the rule list before we get started?
Yes. Beep, beep, beep.
Ding! Awesome is that you just have to go beep, beep, and we automatically all know, oh, we got this.
Padlock done.
Because we could have all just done different lines right then, it would have been chaos. All right, so I think we'll take turns picking questions. Right? Well, it's easy. You just point at someone and then get up and they say their thing. It's the least hard thing we have to do, I think. I'll take your turn first. But okay. So what? Does anyone? No, they can stand up and project, right? Everyone can project, right? We're all friends here. Excellent. Now, show of hands. Who's got a good, random, fun question we can all riff on? Ian, why don't you pick? That's a big paw, so I'm gonna go. Oh, yes, your paws are so soft. I do like kitties. All right.
So my question is, what did all three of you think of season 2? And if you could write the 3rd season for Black Butler, what would you include?
Well, that's a good question. Now that's exactly what we're talking about. Take notes.
Let's do the first part first. I loved 2nd season. I thought it was awesome, and the everybody in the cast stepped it up extra awesome and were unbelievable. And I some of the most fun I've ever had working with boys. And on some of my most proud stuff, like the stuff that we did in the OVAs, like the making of Black Butler 2 is one of my favorite things.
Season 2. I think a lot of people were originally like, but I guess originally I could understand where that comes from. But once I watched the 2nd season and thought, oh my god, this is brilliant, because the character dynamic changes somewhat. And my favorite thing about season 2, well, if I had to pick a favorite, there's 2 things. One, I love Claude. I love Claude as some Butler action going on there. Good thing. But what I liked about it, and I've answered this question before, when approaching the role of Sebastian in season 1, it's a very interesting and difficult challenge because, in my mind at least, Sebastian is a demon, so the traits about him that appear human, the things that we as an audience warm up to, he's charming, he's sexy, he always knows just the right thing to do and say, all of that is a mask he is wearing because he's a demon and it's dinner time. And so what's behind that mask, I think, is impossible we could conjecture on it all day because I think he's a demon, he's like a force of nature. Whatever's behind that mask, I think, would not even strike us as being human. So all the things about him that make him seem human are lie. So we can feast on this little boy's soul. What do you mean, ew? Have you watched the show? I heard someone go, ew! So, but the second season, I thought, really approached this. What I began sensing from the way they were writing it and the way it was, everything about it, and it was brought out by this wonderful relationship between Claude and Sebastian, where you see he's got an enemy that's more or less his equal now, and that's kind of crazy. And what does that bring out in his relationship to CL? Clearly, he has become something different than just a demon with a contract, because I think I think the mask and whatever's underneath the mask in season 2 begins to fuse, so he's become something new. So whereas in season 1 I've been told you people, do you think he really likes him or loves him? I'm like, no, he's just hungry. And that's an act, it's camouflage. But in season 2, there's definitely something there. And I love that. I love that it plays out like that. So I love season 2 for that reason. As an actor, it's fun to watch your characters grow.
Like when Claude was like, "He's such a fine soul," and you like... He got so mad because I won't tell him things that are coming up, and when he heard that, I got into character. And he will tell you, I'm in character the entire time we do this. If it's an 8-hour day, I'm Sebastian. And so Claude would do things, and I'm like, you little bastard. I can't work like this, Ian. I can't work like this. But no, it was great. So, sorry. What do you think? What do you think about season 2?
I like season 2. Oh, we didn't get a whole lot of screen time in season 2. Season 2. But this segues into the next question, which was, if you could create a season 3, what would you do?
What would you do?